Did you miss me? We're back, baby. We are back. How is it going? We are live on the Hot Mic app. Ladies and gentlemen, we're live on YouTube as well. As always, let me know if you can hear me clearly. Click that 1 if you can hear me. Click the 2 if you cannot. Most likely, I plan to see a whole lot of 1s. If not, something's got to be fixed. Sync this up to the TV. I'm seeing 1s on Hot Mic. Darian Freeman in the building. Deron Johnson, as always. Xavier. Eccentric Dez in the building as well. Putting the 1 on it. Eccentric Dez, you can't put a 1 and 2. Emiliano Lugo, how is it going? Reggie 96, Jeff A. YouTube land, how is it going? Danica Shark, the App Master, Timothy Sinwell, Packer fan in Vegas, Gio Neither, Kenny Wayne, Jose Torres, the Ultimate Oreo, a.k.a. TH14. Michael, Josh, 96, Ian, Kid Kuzan, Angelo, Nick, Marco, how is it going? Ladies and gentlemen, we're live on the Hot Mic app. If you have not downloaded it already, do me a favor and download the Hot Mic app. For the Android, also for the iPhone, it is up, it is live, it is free, and get it on your phone. Use the promo code Adonis. Absolutely free. Listen to me in live and in real time. There's a little bit of a delay on YouTube, but on Hot Mic, it is live and in sync. You can sync me to your television. All right, let me try. Got to accelerate. EMP asks, how am I doing? I am doing magnificent. Just got done watching 2 good football games for what it was worth. What I tell you, the Texans would win the game if Jameis Winston threw more than 2 INTs. Indeed, he did. He did end up making it, interesting down the stretch. But what happened? That 4th interception late, and I will be getting on Jameis Winston. A lot of people will be asking questions regarding the commentary because tomorrow I will be going to the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Jets game. So this is what's going to happen. For today's games, that commentary will be released tomorrow afternoon, probably at noon, just before the games go live. And then the rest of Sunday, I believe the remaining 12 games, that'll be posted on Monday. And then Sunday Night Football and Monday Night Football, that'll be on Tuesday. So you get 3 consecutive days of Hold My Nugget Studios, Chiseled Adonis commentary. But thus far, we have seen 2 divisions clinched. The AFC South claimed by the Houston Texans. Now, the New England Patriots claiming the AFC East. And here we have a situation where the Rams can now have a chance to keep their playoff hopes alive or ultimately get kicked out of the postseason. We will find that out momentarily. But right now, we have about a minute till kickoff. Let me know what your score predictions will be. All right, I am leaning, as always, or I should say, as I said in my pregame, leaning towards the San Francisco 49ers. As I'm feeling right now, I think these offenses may get going. You see the 49ers defense continue to struggle over the course of the last 3 weeks. Hell, I should say the last 6 weeks, in which we've seen them go 3-3 after an 8-0 start. But their defense has been struggling. This Rams offense passing a stack has been hitting on all cylinders outside of Jared Goff turning the football over here and there. I believe he's second in turnover since the start of 2018. So this is going to be very intriguing to see how things play out. But I'll say this much. I got the San Francisco 49ers winning 31-21. All right, and here we go. Robbie Gould to kick the football back to the Los Angeles Rams. I'm seeing a whole lot of Rams. I'm seeing some Niners. But ladies and gentlemen, we are live in Hold My Nugget Studios for your 2019 NFL Week 16 Saturday night edition of Sunday Night Football. Although, it's Sunday Night Football. It's on NFL Network, so I should just say it's a special. Regardless, Saturday Night Football between the Los Angeles Rams traveling to take on the San Francisco 49ers. And I am your host, your broadcaster of your choice, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis, live on the Hot Mic app. If you have not downloaded it already, download the Hot Mic app. Use the promo code Adonis, absolutely free. And here we go. Right after the first play, we're shouting out people. Hot mic, I'll get to you right after the first play. After the second play, YouTube, I will get to you. All right, here we go. First play, handoff to Todd. I'm heterosexual. I like girlies. Pickup of 1 or no gain at all. Let's go down the list on Hot mic. Shout out to Zay. How's it going? Darian Freeman. Packer Nation 12. CC2K. Zay again. All right, Packers fan in Vegas, Yordi, Kid Dude, Jarvis, Belton, Kristen, Shavang in the building. Shadow Kage, Catherine, Longworth, how is it doing, Catherine? How is it going? All right. Kyle, as always, Show Enough, Psychotic 1. Mahmood, how's it going? Everybody in the building. Sonic, Do, William, 2nd and 9. Jared Goff rolling right. He's got Robert Woods. Somebody turned on the N64 as the 49ers defense lost Woods for the first down. Life like steak. All right, Sean is in the building as well. How is it going? Let's go over to YouTube land. Tyree, John Gates, Ronnie, Joseph, the Ultimate Oreo, Damo J, Danica, Shuck, Braxton. Thomas, The Steel Voice, Nola Breed Music, Philip Tap, Ben, Phone Check TV, Steeler Nation Hoodlum. How is it going? Ladies and gentlemen, in the building, all right? Handoff to Todd. I'm heterosexual. I like girlies. Pickup of about 4 or 5 yards, setting up second and about a half of what they needed, or I should say, which was 10. So now you're sitting at 2nd and 5. Aaron Sherwood putting $4.99 on it. Says the Bills gave it a good try. Hopefully they can win the AFC East next year. Absolutely. They have another opportunity. Here you see Richard Sherman, the turncoat of the NFC West, leaving the Seattle Seahawks, coming over to the San Francisco 49ers, leading his team with 3 interceptions. Jared Goff, who has led second in the NFL in turnovers since 2018. Play action fake, looking left. He's got Reynolds. He's going to pick up a first down for the Rams. High steps out of a tackle, carries it deep into the 49ers territory. 49ers currently the 5th seed, sitting at 11-3. The Rams in the hunt, trying to get a hold of that final wild card spot. Currently sitting at, I believe they are 8-6. I believe they are right now. Indeed, yes, they are. They are 8-6. Martin Mendez says, "What's up, the App Master? How's it going?" Oren Forrest, 100 Amity, John Gates, Medley Alex, Derek Brihan, pardon me. Play action fake. Jared, I look like Ryan Gosling Goff. Rolling towards his right, looking towards his right. Connects with, I believe that's Tyler Higbee, who has gone over 100 yards over the course of the last 3 games, I believe. The longest streak for a tight end of the Rams, I think this Super Bowl era. So they got themselves a tight end that they can get the football to vertically down the field. This man is the size of a basketball player. I would hope that they continue to exploit this mismatch for the San Francisco defense. They're struggling to guard these big receivers, and if you're in a situation where you have somebody like Tyler Higbee in the Tokokino zone, which they are right now, Rosetta Stone, Greek mother, let's see if the Rams can take advantage here. Currently sitting at 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. Handoff is going to be a gain of about 3. They're going to have 2nd and 7 from the 10. Very favorable situation for the Los Angeles Rams. Desperate situation in which they lose this game. They will be removed from the playoffs. The American 66 says, "Go, go, Chiseled Ranger." You're damn right. Should I have wore a different color Power Ranger shirt? Would it be less of a stereotype? Somebody let me know. All right, and shout out to everybody in the building on Hot Mic. If you have not left the YouTube chat room and gone over to Hot Mic, do me a favor and do that. We still can interact here on YouTube, but primarily on Hot Mic is where you want to be, because you're watching live, you're watching in sync, you're watching in real time, in contrast to what you're seeing a little bit of delay on your television, or I should say on YouTube. But what we are seeing in real time is a Brandon Cooks touchdown. Why? You don't got to worry about being hungry, because Brandon mom loves to cook. In the end zone touchdown, 10-yard touchdown that is, from Jared. I may look like Ryan Gosling, but I'm trying to prove that I'm not a liability. Golf. Look at the play action fake. Great fake to Todd. I'm heterosexual. I like girlies. He was able to hide that football. San Francisco, broadcasters are probably looking at themselves like, man, it was kind of easy for me to, I should say it was difficult for me to realize that was a play action fake. Why was it so much hard to see it this time? I thought it was a change of color of the hand. When Lamar Jackson did it, it was difficult. Jared Goff is white, and I still was able to fall for it. Maybe your eyes are just for decoration. Regardless, you did see a touchdown to Brandon Cooks in the end zone as the Rams would strike blood first in a desperate game to keep their playoff hopes alive. Battle in the NFC West, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead over the San Francisco 49ers. Hunter Thomas in the building. Ja in the building. How is it going, Ja? Angelica, how is it going? Thank you guys for tuning in. All right, everybody who's tuned in on YouTube, if you have not already, download the Hot Mic app. It's absolutely free. Use the promo code Adonis, all caps. Get it on your iPhone. Get it on your Android. And we're trying something a little bit different this time around. The first half will be on both YouTube and Hot Mic. However, the second will exclusively be on Hot Mic. So if you have not downloaded the link already, or I should say download the app already, do me a favor, download the Hot Mic app. All right, absolutely free. Sync it to your phone. And more importantly, now that the Rams have a 7-0 lead, it's about time we update that number and get that hashtag BigAss7 on the screen. Let's fix that score for the Los Angeles Rams. Drum roll, please. BigAss7 all over my doggone head, all right? There's the 7 for who? For the Rams. Let's just get that over there for the Rams as they'd strike blood first. BigAss7. When you say it, you got to say it with a whole lot of soul. Say it with me now. BigAss7 for the Los Angeles Rams, taking the lead. Guy Hodge says, did you see Cameron Brate joke on Twitter? I'm not too sure if I saw it, Guy Hodge. Regardless, I did have a joke about him being, highly educated, but his hands only being for decoration. But we will get to that tomorrow when the commentary is released. Rashad, how is it going? William. Josh, hey, Kevin Gellerman, how is it going, brother? Corey Harris in the building. Candace Leach, how's it going? Amari Billups says, do you think there will be a Super Bowl rematch between the Ravens and 49ers? The way the 49ers defense is playing right now, I can't say that much. They've been struggling over the course of the last 6 weeks. The App Master says golf a bust. Oh, no, somebody must have said golf was a bust. It's too early to say golf is a bust now. He was an MVP candidate, last year. Let's not start. I mean, he wasn't going to win it. But let's not just start calling people busts because they're having a tough season 1 year, all right? Some people have a down year. Golf is still capable. I think it's just he got figured out this year, so he's got to adjust. Chili in the building says, I love you, bro. Keep it going. I appreciate you. Cost Icy says, what's my thoughts on Nick Folk making a 50-yard field goal? It's a genjutsu, but we got a good return from San Francisco. You talk about vision. This man does not have to worry about Stevie Wonder. James Jr. with the cuts inside. He stiff arms one man, but he's able to bring him down. Big-time return over 70 yards for the San Francisco 49ers in Santa Clara at Levi Stadium. Brett Favre is nowhere to be seen. Nobody's wearing Wrangler. We don't care about real, comfortable jeans. We care about Levi here and the big-time return from James Jr., carrying it into Rams territory deep inside the 30, inside the 25-yard line, and the San Francisco 49ers are in business. Look at the blocks that this man was set up with. More blockers than transgender medication. More blockers than the Twin Towers for the Houston Rockets in the 80s. You talk about a great, kick return coverage unit. And there's porn star Jimmy G over the middle, caught by the most Debo of Samuels. But he would fumble on the play. Perhaps this man's hands are just for decoration. Not too sure if they did say it was a completed catch. Regardless of the fact, Juszczyk was able to fall on the football, thus maintaining possession for the San Francisco 49ers. Tyler in the building. Amit in the building. Antoine Too Nice. DJM 28 in the building. Danica Shuck at Gmail. Oh, wow. How do I change my ID in Hot Mic? That's a very good question. You might have to go through your settings to go and change your name. There's a handoff to a returning Tevin Coleman. Picks up the first down for the San Francisco 49ers. setting up a first and goal situation. Very favorable first and goal situation because they're already inside the 10. Tevin Coleman, who hasn't really seen much action over the course of the past couple of weeks. You saw 4 carries against the Falcons, 3 carries against the Saints, 5 carries against the Ravens. What does that mean? It means the San Francisco 49ers have started to fall in love with the Raheem Mosterts, fall in love, with those other backs coming out of the backfield, the Matt Breeders and other guys that they have that running back by committee. Terrible snap going towards porn star Jimmy G. He's probably going to lose a yard here, setting up second and goal. Mark Davidson says, where was Tevin Coleman from the Jags? No, Tevin Coleman came from the Falcons. Kid Dude says, blame Disney for turning Star Wars into a cash grab. You're damn right. Screw Disney. Mahmoud says, watch the run game for the 49ers here. Absolutely. All right. The 49ers offense, 10 TDs apparently. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Second and goal. Porn star Jimmy G looking right for the most Debo of Samuels. He does not catch the football. Luckily for them, it's not a backwards pass. It's a forward pass, and you got yourself a third down situation. As you can see, my gray hairs in the middle of my head here. Brother's getting old. You may only be 25, but the gray's on the way, and I'm not going to put in no just for men. I'm going to own up to my age. I'm not going to sit out here trying to act like I'm young. I'm not. I'm old, okay? I got AARP in the mail. I need Bengay when I go to sleep, but we ain't talking about that right now. Josh says Wrangler jeans. How do you come up with this stuff? It comes off the top of my head. Porn star Jimmy G back in the end zone looking for George Kittle. It's not happening. We went to McDonald's. They ran out of McGriddles. They said it's 10 p.m. It's 8 p.m. It's 5 p.m. We're not serving breakfast anymore. Where are you from, stupid? Get out of here. No McGriddles. No McKittles. And there's not going to be a touchdown for the San Francisco 49ers after a magnificent return from James. They're going to have to settle for 3. Great pass breakup. A lot of people who don't know too much football will be sitting here wondering why there was no flag for pass interference. But ultimately there wasn't. Robbie Gould kicks it through the uprights from 26 yards out, puts it in, and we've got 3 points for the San Francisco 49ers. Drum roll, please. Time to get rid of this 0 and put in that 3. I'm not too sure if the 3 is rather gargantuan. I'm not going to say hashtag big ass 3. I think it might just be small ass 3. Let's see what size the 3 is going to be, and bam! Oh, it's not that big. I thought there was going to be a big ass 3. I was hoping it was a big ass 3. It's not. It's not a big ass 3. But we got big ass 7. We had hashtag big ass 7. Now we got hashtag regular size 3. It's not really going to work. Regardless, there it is. 3 points for the San Francisco 49ers, 7 points for the Los Angeles Rams in the first quarter. 8:35 left to play. We're expecting a very exciting game in this NFC West battle. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're tuned in on YouTube, we got 151 in the building. Do me a favor, download the Hot Mic app. Use the promo code Adonis. Get the Hot Mic app on your phone. Currently at 80 viewers in Hot Mic. Head over there and indulge in the chat room. Also, hit that tweet button. Tweet out. Let the people know that you are indeed tuned in to Hold My Nugget Studios. Don't share it. Or I should say, don't just watch the stream for yourself. Share it with a friend. Don't treat me like an STD. Spread me around. Well, then again, don't do that. Don't do that. If you got an STD, don't spread that around. Keep it to yourself. All right? Keep it to yourself. But the people who found out what fruit snacks was, all right, the people who was able to go and find out, what Ichiraku ramen or what ramen was, they went out there and they spread it. They spread the word to everybody around. So be like them. When you see the Hold My Nugget stream being live, spread it with a friend. Tweet it out. Click the bottom left corner on Hot Mic. Click that tweet button. Let the people know that you're tuned in. Hoodie Zay in the building in Twitter world. He asked, how was the bubbly? A little bit of the bubbly. It was absolutely magnificent. Dylan Dunn in the building says, can't believe as a who dat, I can't believe that I'm pulling for the damn Rams. Yeah, you got to cheer for the Rams in order for the Saints to ascend, at least in the if in the case that San Francisco messes around and wins the division over Seattle. You need to hope they get a loss here so New Orleans can at least have a better seeding. Dylan Dunn. So I can't believe you got to cheer for him too. Desmond Edmond in the building. CJ Lloyd in the building. Bitter Samurai. How is it going? TJ Blaze. Amir Singh. Mark Ackerman. I'm Ant. Vincent as well. How is it going? The Pepsi guy listener. Thank you guys for shouting it out. Donnie as well on Twitter. Thanks for shouting it out. Share it with your friends. Let the people on your following know that you are tuned into Whole Mind Nugget Studios, where my gray hair lives in the middle of my head. Am I going to pick it out? No. Am I going to comb it over? No. Am I going to grab some Just for Men in the middle of the stream? Absolutely not, because it's completely out of my reach. But we ain't talking about that right now. 7-3 lead for the Los Angeles Rams over the San Francisco 49ers in Levi Stadium, where there is no Brett Favre around. First and 10 from the 25-yard line for the Rams. Hand off to Todd. I'm heterosexual. I like girlies. Where's he going? Absolutely nowhere. He did not have any fare on his bus pass. Insufficient fare. You will not move any forward. You will not move any more forward, or you shall not advance. You shall not pass. That's better English. You shall not pass, says the San Francisco 49ers. Stopping them in their progression. Dante in the building. Dave Joseph, my brother, how is it going? In the building. He actually was my very first friend on this earth since diapers. All right, there is the completion to Brandon Cooks, but where's he going? Absolutely nowhere. Are you kidding me? He just turned on his Pokemon game. He did not go see Professor Oak. He tried to walk into the tall grass, and they said, you can't go over there. You will not advance any further. Turn back now, lad. And that's exactly what just happened to Brandon Cooks, as he would gain 0 yards, setting up a 3rd and long situation for the Los Angeles Rams. Emmanuel in the house. Candace, you're right. I probably should have said spread like honey on toast. That makes sense. All right, here we go. Jared Goff's pass incomplete, broken up. And after 3 plays, what are the Rams doing? They getting off the field. They got a 3 and out. Great play from this San Francisco defense, needing this momentum to give back to the 49ers offense. Take a look at the screenplay setup that was going to happen here. Great, awareness from the defensive lineman to break up that pass. Because had he over-pursued and kept chasing after Goff, this would have been an easy first down for the Rams. But here comes Hecker out to punt the football. Now, let's keep in mind, Hecker can throw the ball, but it would be absolutely assa 7, assa 8, assa 9 to attempt a pass from deep 25 yards in your own side of the field. The kick does not necessarily go, kind of far. It's going to be fielded at, I believe, the 40-yard line of the San Francisco 49ers. So they've only got 60 yards to go to get to pay dirt. There's dashing good looks, porn star Jimmy G. I sleep with adult film stars, then I come onto the field and bust nuts in the form of touchdowns. Let's see if they can get into the end zone and take the lead. Or will they settle for a Robbie Gould field goal and cut their deficit to 1? Kid Dude says, I stopped short. Shane Burke in the building says the Raiders and Browns chances are chances at the playoffs are just less than 1%. Absolutely. The Browns and the Raiders need everybody to lose. They need Pittsburgh to never win another game for maybe the next 2 years. They need Tennessee to never win another game for the next 2 years. And they need each other to win not only their last 2 games, but they also need their counterpart to lose all of their games as well. So pretty much they can go out there and say, so you're saying there's a chance. But I've asked Shenron already, can the Browns and the Raiders make the playoffs? You know what he said? That wish is not of my power. It's not happening. It's not happening. Sample says comedy at its best. I appreciate you, brother. The app master says, sucks, I'm hungry, I gotta leave the chat soon. That is unfortunate. You tell you what you should do. Well, if you do gotta leave the chat, take your phone with you, because you could download the Hot Mic app, get it on your phone, and you can listen to me on the go, as long as you got, connection. If you gotta go get food outside of your house and then you gotta cut off your connection, that's unfortunate that your data plan don't have it to where you can leave your house and then go. But at the same time, I only got about 500 megabytes of data when I leave my house as well. Oh, Chiseled Adonis, you got over 150,000 subscribers. Why would you only have 500 megabytes of data? That's because I don't. I got 5 gigs. You would have thought I had unlimited. I don't, all right? The boys are on a budget. I can't go out here and overspend. Why the hell would I have unlimited data when I only use about like 2.5 every month? But why are we talking about my data plan? What you need to be doing is downloading the Hot Mic app onto your phone. Use the promo code Adonis. It is absolutely free. William says the wish is beyond my power. Okay? Demonica09 says Brown will have to live with mediocrity until then. I think you are speaking about the Browns. Or maybe Antonio Brown, who has a music video that will be debuting very soon. I am highly anticipating the drop of this video. I did see, a couple of the clips of him standing on top of a table with countless harlots behind him. So I'm very intrigued to see how this all plays out. But I'll tell you what's going to play out. The damn field, what's happening? 1st and 10 for the San Francisco 49ers from the 35, not the 40. But they do pick up 4 yards on a great run from Raheem Mostert for to set up 2nd and 6, tackled by who? Aaron Donald Duck. He's gone to the University of Pittsburgh, came out, thought he was always a Steelers fan. Although he did take that L from Pittsburgh, he is trying to get his team to the Super Bowl again. But that seems doubtful, as tonight is sudden death for them. They cannot afford to lose. Here we go, handoff to Raheem Mostert, going absolutely nowhere. Dante Fowler tackling with his face mask and the front piece of his shoulder pad. That was a very, bizarre kind of tackle, but nonetheless, it did get the job done. Probably going to set up a 3rd and 5 situation. Aaron Donald, 65 QB pressures, leads the NFL for the 2nd straight season. What does that mean? This man is a beast. He has been a first-team All-Pro, I think, every year since he entered the NFL. No, he's been a Pro Bowler every year since he entered the NFL. I think he's been a first-team All-Pro every single season since his 2nd season. 3rd and 5 situation for the 49ers. Point star Jimmy G looking right for George Kittle. He cannot bring it down. Not enough stick-em on his glove as the unchiseled Adonis exits the Hold My Nugget studios. You can't see him, but you can feel him. We are in orbit. There he is right there. Get out of here. Unchiseled Adonis, roll out. Miltank, he's a human Miltank. He's going to Goldenrod City. Somehow I hear the Pokeball and there is Whitney calling him. Back in my youth, when I went to Goldenrod City playing Pokemon Gold and Silver, that used to be probably the most depressing point of my childhood. Nobody was prepared to go against Whitney's Miltank. I can only tell you the horrors as we see a little Butterfingers on the field. Luckily, he's able to get back on top of the football, maintaining possession for the Los Angeles Rams that would probably start off with the football at their own 8-yard line. So they got a ways of a way to go with 5:35 left to play, where we see the Los Angeles Rams leading 7-3 after a Jared Goff touchdown to Brandon Cooks, to see the 49ers get a very good return down the field, settle for a Robbie Gould field goal, and here we are sitting at a big-ass 7 for the Rams to a medium-sized 3 for the 49ers. And ladies and gentlemen, we are live in Hold My Nugget Studios. I am your favorite broadcaster, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis. And if you have not already, download the Hot Mic app. It is absolutely free. Use the promo code Adonis. Get it on your phone. I thought there was a top on this. Good Lord, I am energetic. Is he on drugs? I don't think so. All I had today was water. Tim in the building, he says, what happened to his hands? That is indeed what he's asking himself. Tyler Costello says, anyone else getting an error message when trying to sign up for NFL Game Pass? Well, that's interesting. Has anybody else trying to sign up for NFL Game Pass? Are you getting an error message? Help out Tyler. Somebody help Tyler. Is your NFL Game Pass giving you an error? Let Tyler know in the Hot Mic chat room. If you have not downloaded the Hot Mic app already, do me a favor and answer Tyler. Use the promo code Adonis. It's absolutely free. Get it on your iPhone and your Android phone as well. Tommy Griffin in the building says, what's up, Chiseled Gold Steelers? I will be at the game tomorrow, so tweet at me, DM me. I got to go through all of my DMs. I'm well over 175 after the game, so we will catch up. Let me know if you are going to the Steelers game in MetLife Stadium, a.k.a. MetLife Stadium. That's the official name for it, so if you start searching on Google, hey, where's MetLife Stadium? If they pop up with the location, do not go there. Wrong place, wrong time, racketeering charge. Can somebody say Bobby Smurda? Regardless of the fact is, don't go to MetLife Stadium. Go to MetLife Stadium. I'll be out there and come, hang out with your boy just before the game. I'm expected to have a sensational game, experience at the Pittsburgh Steelers game. So hey, say what's up. DJ Austin in the building. How is it going? Emmanuel says Jameis is a bum. You're damn right he is. Corey Harris in the building. Thoughts on Star Wars? I did not see it. Here we go, 1st and 10 from the 8, handoff to, good Lord, what is this man's last name? Is that Hendrick? Is that Henderson? I forget what that brother's last name is. Regardless, it's positive yardage for the Los Angeles Rams. Not living up to the 2019 hype. They've had 4 different offensive line combos. They've had 19 games missed by injury. 2 offensive linemen on IR. They're not playing their best football. This is probably the last season for Whitworth. He's most likely going to ride off into the sunset. I'd love to say a Hall of Fame career, but that's probably not going to be the case. 2nd and 3. Reynolds in motion. Tossed out to the dreadlocked individual. He does not pick up enough yardage for the first down. And we've got a couple of players down on the field. It's Richard Sherman, but he does stand up. He's a little bit slowed. He's limping a little bit. He needs a play. But there is Evans who is down, and indeed that is an offensive lineman. After we took a look at the graphics, seeing that we've seen linemen miss 19 combined games, we might just see another have to leave the game. Bobby Evans out of Oklahoma going straight to the floor. It seems to be some sort of left leg injury. Could his foot have gotten tangled underneath? I'm not sure what the injury could have possibly been. Maybe there's something internal that's really hurting. Richard Sherman is in pain. He needs a massage. I've never really been a big fan of the golden, mouthpiece. It makes it seem as if you've been chewing on fecal matter. It's not very appealing to the eyes, Jock says, what anger level can we expect tomorrow when Jameis throws his first INT? Well, what anger level? All right, I'll say this much. If I was Hispanic, let's say it was caliente. Let's say that much. Yeah, it's pretty hot. Anger level is pretty hot. Demonica says, goddamn autocorrect is killing me tonight. I know the feeling. K-Trail 32 in the building. Says, who is worse, Cody Parkey or Nick Folk? Cody Parkey. Nick Folk, I already know I have no hope. Cody Parkey makes you think you can doink the ball inside of the uprights. Cash Mantic says, you're better than Sunday and Monday Night Football crew. I appreciate that, brother. But hey, do me a favor. If you have not already, download the Hot Mic app. It's absolutely free. Use the promo code Adonis. Watch me live and in sync. And yes, listen, YouTube family, we are only going to be live on YouTube for the first half. The second half will exclusively be on Hot Mic. Jared, I look like Ryan Gosling Goff going deep, throws the football to the Super Bowl 53 Los Angeles Rams trophy. However, it doesn't exist. Nobody's there. It is not there as the pass falls incomplete, setting up 4th and 3, and they will punt. And back to receive the kick is James Jr. once again, who had a sensational kick return, over 80 yards, I believe 82 in total, to put the 49ers in field goal range 2 drives ago, 4:16 left to play in the first quarter. JLU says, yo, Chiseled, how is it going? Big Swill in the building. Good Lord, Johnny Hecker is not doing a very good job punting thus far today, all right? Ball took a bounce at the 50 and said, hey, we're playing for the 49ers, guys. We're playing for the 49ers. And bounces to the 46-yard line in favor of their adversary. And porn star Jimmy G comes onto the football field with a short field. But according to, Kiara Mara, Kiara Mia? I'm not too sure what the harlot's name is, but according to her, he may be given a short field, but he's not dealing with a short staff. That is not the deal for him. From the 47-yard line, short field situation for porn star Jimmy G. He takes the snap, trips towards his left. He will pass. Rifles the ball towards the left. It's intercepted by who? Disgraced Jaguar Jalen Ramsey, who I never put my mouthpiece in my mouth, says yoink, takes the football away, stiff arms the life out of Tevin Coleman, and the Rams get the football right back. Porn star Jimmy G went for the money shot. It was intercepted by the cameraman. That's not where you want your balls to go. Take a look how Jalen Ramsey was in the slot, comes right back, sees James coming across, says, no, you will not take the football. It's for me. Give me that bloody. Takes the football away, gets a very good return. I should say Emmanuel Sanders, but look at the stiff arm here. Little boy, don't you ever try to take me to the ground. Do not tackle me, Tevin Coleman. Your last name is the same as Gary Coleman, and he can't make a play on me. Why? Because he's a little bit too busy. Too busy being dead. And he took his soul with the stiff arm, and the Rams get the football back from the 37-yard line. 1st and 10, a little bit under 4 minutes left to play. In the first quarter, here we go. Jared Goff, play action fake, looking towards his right, throws the football to absolutely nobody. Tim says, weight room. Somebody tell that man to lift some weights. Chris Dorsey says, you need your own show. It's coming in time. Cooper Kupp on the season, 83 catches, over 1,000 yards, 8 TDs. What does that mean? Get Cooper 2 girls, 1 cup the football. That's a terrible photo they're using on the screen to showcase this man's stats. Why would you take that photo? He looks like a junior going to senior prom, but he was asked out by his best friend. Not because they wanted to, but because his best friend couldn't find a date. Tyler Higbee moving the football about a couple of yards, setting up a 3rd and 7 situation for the Rams. Can they take advantage of the turnover? Mr. Failure says, little boy, you're damn right. Jose says, Chiseled, please say my name. If you want somebody to say your name, listen to some Beyonce. I think she was the artist of that song. I believe so. There's a couple of inactives for the Los Angeles Rams. There's no Troy Hill. But for the 49ers, there's no D Ford, or I should say offsides Poppy, Kansas City Chiefs. You guys remember that. Wink, wink. I feel like I blinked with both my eyes. That's not a wink. It's a wink with one eye. So, wink, wink. I don't even think I winked. I think I just closed this eye a little bit further. Jared Goff looks over. Hey, man, don't you put your hands on me, man. I may look like Ryan Gosling, but I can fight. I can fight for realsies. Don't push me, man. Don't you push me, man. There's Sean McVay on the sideline. He's far too young to apply for AARP. The man's only 32 years old. Or hell, he might just be 33. Whatever the case may be, when I was a fetus and I had just came out of my the matriarch of the Adonis family, and I was swimming out of the vulva region, or I should say the stomach, because there was a C-section situation. But whatever the case was when I was in the hospital and I was swaddled. You know where Sean McVay was? He was 8 years old. You know what he was doing? He was entering 2nd grade. That's a fun fact. Now, I can't confirm nor deny the grade that he was in when I was swaddled as a baby in the hospital. But I can tell you this much. We've got an 8-year difference in age. Is this relevant to what's happening on the screen? Not at all. 3rd and 7. 3:11 left to play in the first quarter. Josh says, did he shove him? You're damn right he did. Rashawn says, what is more disrespectful, getting hurdled or getting stiff-armed? I would have to say getting stiff-armed. Getting hurdled, at least you went out there to make an attempt on the tackle, and you're not really getting embarrassed. Nobody's really imposing their will on you if you get hurdled. That just means somebody's a little bit more athletic. If I get stiff armed, that just showcase, man, either I can't tackle, I didn't go to the gym, or I just lost my soul, and Shang Tsung can't take my soul because the man who stiff armed me done did it. The Ultimate Oreo says, bro, you got to work on your wink game. You ain't lying. Maybe I should go to Newcomer Island and go ask Ivanka-chan to go teach me how to wink. But then again, that's not what I want because they wink towards me. Death, wink. Galaxy, wink. I think I winked right that time. I definitely winked that right time. All right, 3rd and 12. Goff rolling right. He's got Robert Woods. Good Lord, somebody just got wiped out. All I know is that 49ers defense done turned on the N64, although I should say they reluctantly turned on the N64 because they lost Woods coming from across the field. They were trips on the left-hand side, and look at how Robert Woods runs this route. The Haitian in me came out. I replaced the R with the W's. But you see how he ran that crossing route? He never ran flat. He kept running deep. That's the way it's supposed to be run. Jared Goff dumps the football over to 2 girls, Cooper, 1 cup. Pickup of about 6 yards, and the Rams are on the move. JJNWS Ghost says, hoping Vikings win, but no Dalvin. Yes, indeed, I heard that today. Dalvin Cook is ruled out for tomorrow's game. That will be very interesting for the Vikings, taking on the Green Bay Packers in a battle to see if they can possibly win that NFC North. We will see tomorrow afternoon. Here we go. Second and 2. Handoff to Todd. I'm heterosexual. I like girlies. Carries it beyond the 25 in 49ers territory. Can the Rams extend their lead and put a big 14 on the screen? We'll find out momentarily. I'd love to say after these messages, but we're not going to commercial break because here live on the Hot Mic app, we don't got to worry about that. As the Chiseled Adonis is always live. So if you have not downloaded the app already, do me a favor, download the Hot Mic app. Use the promo code Adonis. I'm putting all the links in the description here for you on YouTube. And ladies and gentlemen, on YouTube, we are only live for the first half. All right, that means for another 16 minutes and 30 seconds. So if you have not downloaded the Hot Mic app already, download the Hot Mic app. Jared Goff looking towards his right, dumps the football off. It is caught, and it's going to be a gain of about 7 yards for Josh Reynolds, who's much slimmer than I thought, setting up a 2nd and 3 situation for the Rams looking to extend their lead. Don Gorgon, 1973 says, Chiseled, with all that football knowledge, I thought you were older. Well, you know what? A lot of people have. A lot of people did think I was older, but you know, I have been a savant of the game of football for quite some time. When you love some, you got to learn all of its history. So that's what I did when I first got cable. I sat and watched the NFL Network all day, every day, and learned about the Gary Yepremians, learned about the Don Hudson, learned about your Elroy Hirsch. And I remember last week in my stream, I kept saying, who the hell's Elroy Hirsch? Who is Elroy Hirsch? Until I heard Crazy Legs, that's when it came to mind. So you had to learn about those who came before. You got to know about your Red Grangers so you can know about your Todd Gurley's and your Adrian Petersons. You gotta know about your Sammy Balls before you can know about your Aaron Rodgers. You gotta know about your Jim Browns before you start to know about your Barry Sanders and your Emmitt Smiths. You gotta know the history of the game and just love the game that you enjoy watching. Amit Carey says, wait, you live when you asleep, you said as always. Oh, damn. I'm live when I'm asleep. Hey, you know what? Maybe I am live, at least in my mind. Jared Goff slides for the first down, but this should be a flag for helmet to helmet, and indeed it is. Jared Goff gets up a little woozy. Man, I don't know what happened, man. I just going for the slide. All of a sudden, I saw somebody was in the Elix Forest. They used that TMO2. Instead of headbutting the tree, they decided to headbutt me. I'm a little bit groggy. I hope I don't look around too long. Randy Orton might come from underneath the ring and give me an RKO out of nowhere. That's not what I want to have to deal with. Evolution's going to come and get me. All I'm going to hear is, I can't remember the song. There's a line in the sand. I can't remember how it's sung. I was going to sing the Evolution song. It was coming to my mind, and then my mind went blank. Moments passed. We're not going back to it. Brass Man puts $1.99 on it. Says, everybody will be done if the Steelers win. I'm happy. You're damn right. All Pittsburgh got to do is if they win this week, they pretty much kick out the Browns. They kick out the Raiders. All right. If Tennessee loses this week and Pittsburgh wins, I believe Pittsburgh, they still have to beat Baltimore and need Tennessee to lose. Because initially it was just Pittsburgh has to win their final two, but apparently I read somewhere if Pittsburgh wins their final two and Tennessee wins their final two, Tennessee would usurp Pittsburgh, which is that's very confusing. But whatever the case may be, to my estimation, Pittsburgh just has to win their final two. Candace in the building once again says she had to drive to a diner before the movie. Ah, nice. Packer fan in Vegas, laundry on the field. You're damn right. Steelers 75 Chiseled. What does the promo code do for you on here? It makes sure that you can get the Hot Mic app. As you can see, once you hop on Hot Mic, it says what is the promo code. You can't get on Hot Mic without a promo code. It's an invite-only code. What does that mean? You are exclusive to the app along with everybody else who is here. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in. We've got 97 in the room. Let's see if we could get up to over 100. Packer fan in Vegas. W.Y. Diggy in the building says Pittsburgh win the final two, they clinch. You're damn right. Kyle says that goofy scream is his favorite soundbite. Amit says Steelers beating the Ravens. Oh, well, that depends on what the situation for the Ravens will be. We don't know yet. If the Ravens win next week, then they clinch the first round, first round bye, and also advantage, home field advantage throughout the playoffs. So who's to say if they even play their starters? Gerard Hammond puts $4.99 on it, says keep it up with a dancing image. I appreciate you. Dante says just so you can get tossed by the Ravens. Well, that depends. Who's to say if the Ravens start all of their starters? We will see. Lamar Jackson did play his worst game against Pittsburgh's defense. Rashad Hayes says personal foul. A motherfucker hit another motherfucker in the motherfucker head. You're damn right. Fourth Hokage says Steph Curry challenge. You don't want to have that happen after this week. Steph Curry challenge is kind of public indecency. But we ain't talking about that right now. Top of the second quarter, 15 minutes left to play in the first half. Jared Goff handoff to Todd Gurley. He gets the angle. He goes into the end zone. Touchdown. Los Angeles Rams activating his dreadlock powers for the score. Here we go. And the Rams are making things interesting in Saturday Night Football live on NFL Network as Todd Gurley gets the angle. He tells Richard Sherman, hey, old man, you can't get me. Touch the floor, stupid, as he go into the end zone and say, my dreadlock powers are more superior, and goes into the end zone for the score. Look at Richard Sherman tripping up on his own feet. Legs just for decoration. Cleats need to be changed. Somebody let him know, let his family know, his feet are not his friend. They are the enemy. Somebody tell Fozzie to sing for him. 14-3 lead for the Rams, and let's get that new updated score on the screen. As you can see, the Rams score is currently blank because we are in the process of updating it. Let's get that big-ass one on the screen. Big one. Big one. Bam. There's the one for the Rams. And you're ready because you know it's going to be extra large. You know it's gargantuan like the unchiseled Adonis. It's time to get the what? Not the big-ass one. We got to get the other number. Big-ass 4. Big-ass 4. Hashtag big-ass 1. Hashtag big-ass 4. Hashtag big 14 for the Rams as they take the lead over the San Francisco 49ers. This is not going to be looking pretty. Then again, nothing I do looks pretty. There we go. Bring that a little bit closer. Bam. 14-3 lead in favor of the Rams. Let's just make that a little bit of a smaller 3. There we go. There we go. All right. Tim Harris says Adonis breaking out the Zach t-shirt. I love it. You're damn right. Rashad Haynes says Hair Chronicles 12 verses 25. Oh, Christmas tree, I activate my dreadlock powers for this red zone TD. You're damn right. Corey Harris says, but can they keep the lead? We'll find out. Charles Davis' hairline is ridiculous. Take a look at Charles Davis. This is why you can't listen to these commentators. This man's forehead is in the 21st century. His hairline is in the Revolutionary War. You can't be out here with yourself looking like that. Listen to the commentator that you want to hear, a man whose hairline isn't all the way in the civil rights movement. You're going to want to listen to the Chiseled Adonis, pardon me, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual. The Chiseled Adonis. Use the promo code Adonis on the Hot Mic app. Get it on your phone, iPhone, and Android. Jose says, hey, Chisel, the Steelers ain't shit. Well, that's your opinion, buddy. Packer fan in Vegas, porn star Jimmy busting blanks tonight. We will see. Apparently he is. Good Lord, somebody took the 49ers run game on a date because they just got stood up. You talk about no gain of yards on that run. Texans. Is that how it's pronounced? Puts $4.99 on it. Says, what was your reaction when Winston threw those interceptions? I can't wait for your highlight video. I yelled out, God damn it, James. If you want my reaction, it's actually on my Twitter page. It's on Twitter and also Instagram. I reacted immediately. When I kid you not, I turned the television on. I had just gotten out of the shower. I turned the television on. All I see is Yoink runs back into the end zone. I kid you not, I had just turned the television on and Jameis threw the INT. I was damn near apoplectic. Aaron Sherwood puts $4.99 on it. Says, you're telling me the Rams can dominate the Seahawks and 49ers, but not the Cowboys. How does that make any sense? I'll tell you this much. Any given Sunday, teams play different against other teams. But I understand your confusion, because hell, I'm confused my damn self. Alto Burn says Jameis is a bum. You're damn right he is. Justin Perkins says Baltimore naive checking in. What is going on, brother? There's the play action fake for Jimmy G. He's got the most Debo of Samuels on 1st and 10. And it's enough to pick up another first down. He says, give me that bike for the first down. 13:20 left to play in the second quarter, where we see the Los Angeles Rams leading 14-3. Demonica09 says, I was quoting you throughout that game. I appreciate you. Tanner Stone says the Bucks fall short because of the turnovers. You're damn right. Noah Bradbury says top 5 rappers. I could not tell you that. I don't really listen to rap like that. Hell, I don't listen to music like that. I listen to instrumentals. Today, yesterday, and the day before, each day I was in the gym, you know what I was listening to? The Pokemon instrumental from Pokemon Gold and Silver. As we see Kyle Juszczyk pick up a big-time first down. This man had a ton of blocks. You kidding me? Once again, they took him to the general reassignment surgeon. They said, here's a little bit of medication, and it had more blockers than transgender medication. Look at the screen here. Blockers get out in front. Lombardi would be proud at the movement of that offensive line. Although he has absolutely nothing to do with the San Francisco 49ers. It's just that I've been watching Peyton's Places. So, you know, you're going to get a seal here and a seal here and run it up the alley. All right, there goes the most Debo of Samuel swinging around, and he's going to go into the end zone. That should be enough for a 49ers touchdown. And there's the celebration. They're doing something with their legs. Emmanuel Sanders have him moving. Why is there a Juju Smith-Schuster's jersey inside of the damn field? This is San Francisco taking on Los Angeles. There's no Pittsburgh here. But, of course, we ain't talking about that right there. Look at Debo Samuels extend the football. Says, I don't need to use Viagra. I can extend, I can get erect, I can elongate balls without the help of any pills, and gets into the end zone, cutting the deficit. Look at his gluteus maximus minimus and gluteal cleft. Touches the pylon, breaking the plane. Feet did not go out of bounds, and the 49ers are going to cut their deficit to 5 points, and Robbie Gould can possibly make it a 4-point game with 12:06 left to play. There's the extra point. It's down. The laces are out. The kick goes through the upright. writes, it's good, 14-10, time to change the score. We're going to get another big ass one onto the screen. Drum roll, please. That's a terrible drum roll. But then again, it should. Let's just call this Nick Cannon drum roll. He was pretty good in that damn movie. Well, it was drum line. He was pretty good in it. But when we talk about his return, his reaction to Eminem, it was pretty garbage. So we'll just say drum roll, Nick Cannon style. Big ass one onto the screen. Let's make sure it's almost the same size for the 49ers. But it's not going to stay by itself because it's a 10 points that they have. So what does that mean? We got to slide that 0 right back onto the screen. That's a 3. We got to slide the 0 back on to the screen. 14-10. 14-10. I don't think this is actually, even. Let's try to get that a little bit even. Does that look even? It looked weird, man. It looks weird. Let's make that 1 a little bit bigger. You know what? I felt better with the 1 being the size it was. We're going to leave it just like that. Bam. There it is. 14-10 49ers. Cutting their deficit. Here we go. Steelers 75 says, was Jimmy G a porn star? No, he was sleeping with a porn star. Sean says, big ass 0. Michael says, Nick Cannon killed himself 3 times. Well, if you could kill yourself 3 times and somehow still find a way to live, damn, Jeffrey Epstein was missing out on that course. Jose says, I always watch your channel, bro. I'm a Ravens fan, so I gotta hate the Steelers. That's hilarious. I'm a Steelers fan. I don't hate the Ravens. Ben says 10 is crook. I think, crooked, perhaps. Is that what you meant? Regardless, hey, we are kind of low budget here in Hold My Nugget Studios. Regardless, it is 14-10 in favor of the Los Angeles Rams. King Drew 17 says, Seahawks are not making it to the Super Bowl. I'm glad that you shared your opinion. Because E.J. King said the Seahawks versus Ravens in the Super Bowl. Malcolm Wilhelm says, Chiseled, will you be doing commentary for any games tomorrow? Sunday Night Football, I will be live upon my return from tuning in to the Steelers and Jets game live. Out to Twitter world we go. ECH, leader in the building, says porn star Jimmy G throwing for 300. Dylan Dunn says 49ers told the Rams that they will not pass, go and collect 200. Hoodie Zay in the building says, I'm guessing your day was great, Adonis. You're giving out more energy than Lizzo at her concerts. Rashad H. Hayes says, watching the stream the same way Jameis Winston watches his pass go into the hands of the opponent. TJ Blaze says, Asa 7, Asa 8, Asa 9, you're a GOAT. I appreciate that. Not quite yet the GOAT. I've got a long ways to go to be considered the greatest of all time. Dylan Dunn says, why the hell was he trying to field a punt inside the 10-yard line? You big dummy. You're damn right. Big dummy indeed. His football awareness is on 0. Somebody unplug his controller, plug it back in, turn the damn analog stick towards the right, and increase the attributes on awareness because this man's attributes is currently at -1. Amit Karmi says, want to hear a joke? The possibility of the Steelers beating the Pats in the playoffs. Well, that's if they play each other. But, hey, we'll see if they get there. But perhaps that would be the case. It's a very tough situation, especially Pittsburgh traveling to go to Foxborough. Bitter Samurai says, give me thy football. Dylan Dunn says, where do you get to come here? Help me. Oh, my God. And son of a beer from when the QB gets sacked. Cameo is from the Boondocks when Jericho Freeman fights against Uncle Rutgers. That is the episode after Hurricane Katrina. Help me! Oh my God! It's from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. If you were to type in Joseph Joestar compilation of him screaming, oh my God! Oh shit! Oh no! You'll be able to find the sound bites as the Rams pick up a first down. Tyler Higbee showcasing elite footwork, picking up a first down for the Los Angeles Rams. And last but not least, the son of a bitch is from the same place of Joseph Joestar, JoJo Bizarre Adventure. IJ Ravel says, Jameis Winston. I got a better chance of playing in the NBA as a 35-year-old unfit rookie than seeing you make a kick. Put your motherfucking head back down. You're damn right. Sly Leo 1729 says he had a Pro Bowl appearance in 2008 or so. I'm not too sure you're referencing. Oh, Nick Folk, yeah, he made the Pro Bowl his rookie year. But he's still a bum. Jared Goff looking back towards his left. Pass is broken up on the screen attempt. Great play by the defensive line of the 49ers. An angry Jason Taylor on the sideline, who just so happens to be the head coach for, or I should say the defensive coordinator for the 49ers, is ecstatic. ECH says Jameis Winston and Nick Folk are first ballot Hall of Famers. Man, what the f is you talking about, man? All right, here we go. Tyson says Matt or Jeff Hardy. Jeff all the way. Follow the damn train. CJ must have just saw my reaction to, oh my Lord, we got a German suplex by Greenlaw. But it's not enough to stop Woods from picking up the first down. Good Lord. But a follow the damn train. CJ saw my reaction to Jameis Winston throwing the INT. TJ Blaze says, did you hear that Lizzo killed someone trying to do a stage dive? That was fictitious. It was a joke because she is rather massive. All right, but ladies and gentlemen, if you're tuned in on Hot Mic, do me a favor, hit that tweet button. Tweet out. Let the people know that you are indeed tuned in to Hold My Nugget Studios as we saw Greenlaw take Woods to Suplex City. 11 first downs for the Los Angeles Rams, now inside 49ers territory. Toss over to Robert Woods. Gain of about 7. Send up 2nd and 3. And the Rams are in business. Remember our predictions earlier today, guys. I said the 49ers would win this game 31-21, but it turns out the Rams must have heard my prediction and said, hey, we're not going to let that happen. Gohan with Down syndrome says, get these likes up. You're damn right. We've only got 80 likes on YouTube, and we've got 274 in the building. Let's get those likes to 150, please. 2nd and 4 from the 29-yard line. 9:20 left to play in the second quarter. Jared Goff rolling towards his right. It seems as if it's a bootleg just for him. He slides after a pickup of 5. They only needed 4 to extend the drive for the Los Angeles Rams, and they are once again on the move, and the chain crew is moving more chains than slavery, picking up a first down for the Los Angeles Rams. ZJ13 Goat says, how is your day? My day has been absolutely magnificent from start to finish. Andre Blazer says, how about those Los Angeles Android Chargers? Desperation, absolute disappointment. 7 of their 8 losses, pardon me. 8 of their 9 losses? Whatever the case may be, they have too many losses that was lost inside of 7 points as Jalen Ramsey is walking to the sideline with an injury. He caught an INT early in the day as well. The ultimate Oreo, and now, he says, and now no charges, no. But then says more like, no Raiders, no. Because we're going to get killed tomorrow. Have faith in your team. Ja says, I missed the Flash Gordon theme song. You and I both. I need to figure out a way to incorporate the fact that this man no longer has a job. I'll figure out a unique way to make it happen. William says, hey, no making fun of my charges. I cannot confirm nor deny if I will not make fun of the charges. Debo says, Hot Mic app. Yes, indeed, Hot Mic app. Download the Hot Mic app. It's absolutely free. Use the promo code Adonis. And ladies and gentlemen, we are live on the Hot Mic app. If you have not tuned in already, click those links in the description. Click those links that I just put in the chat room. More importantly, we will only be live for the second half on Hot Mic. The simulcast will cut off on YouTube right after halftime. So you're going to want to go over to the Hot Mic app, download it. It's absolutely free. Use the promo code Adonis. You're getting the exact same experience, but the only difference is you're watching it in real time. On the Hot Mic app, you can sync the app to your television. You can shut off the commentators that you're listening to right now. You don't want to listen to Charles Davis. Did you see the man's hairline? You don't want to listen to his counterpart. What you want to hear is a diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis, and you can sync me to your television. You can't do that on YouTube because you're behind by about 45 seconds, about 1 minute. So what you want to do is download the Hot Mic app. All of the descriptions are right in front of you, absolutely free. Download the app. It is a beautiful thing. Rashawn says, come join this app. It's lit. Ja says, when Jimmy G comes onto the field, he says, and now go porn stars, go. But he has not been playing very good. He's got an INT. He's only have a 20.8, passer rating. Not playing the best kind of football. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line for the Los Angeles Rams. 8:35 left to play. Jared Goff looking towards his right. Connects with Tyler Higbee. He picks up another first down for the Los Angeles Rams as this San Francisco 49ers defense continues to struggle in Levi Stadium. Nobody's wearing any red monkeys inside the audience because that would be treason against the name of the stadium. So if you're not inside wearing Levi's, alert the security, and I'm emphasizing that you go and snitch on individuals not wearing the appropriate jeans. Hashtag 6ix9ine challenge. But of course, we ain't talking about that right now. Here comes Jared. I look like Ryan Gosling. Goff connects with Cooper. 2 girls, 1 cup. Gain of about 2 yards. The football is on the ground. It's recovered by the 49ers, but turns out the referees blew it dead. Oh, no. They blew their wad too early. Nick Bosa says, I had the football, bro. What's going on, bro? 2nd and 8 for the Rams. Tough situation for the 49ers. Don't you wish you could have got the fumble recovery? E.T. Casey says, just downloaded the Hot Mic app. I appreciate you guys downloading it. Absolutely free. Use the promo code Adonis, all caps. Jared Goff takes the snap over the middle. Tyler Higbee tackles. He's most likely going to be down at the 1-yard line, but it's another first down for the Rams. This setting up 1st and goal from the 1. Look at the route on Greenlaw. Look at the little bit of the wiggle. He's got Parkinson's. Jared Goff looking towards the back of the end zone. Hits the upright. It doinks into the end zone, but it's incomplete. Jared Goff really could have ran that into the end zone his goddamn self. There was an attempt to punch the football out, but it was hand-to-hand combat. That elbow hit square on the ground. Might I add, I believe that's got to hurt on the funny bone. Whatever the case may be, the Rams got a 2nd and goal situation from the 1-yard line. Jared Goff should have used his legs, but of course, he looks like Ryan Gosling, so that means he is indeed a liability. He threw the ball off the crossbar. You would have thought Cody Parkes was out there kicking the football, but of course, we ain't talking about that. Robert Woods going in motion, handoff to Todd. I'm heterosexual. I like girlies. Goes into the end zone for the score. 20-10. Lead for the Los Angeles Rams, fighting to keep their playoff hopes alive. Because if the Rams lose tonight, they will be eliminated from postseason contention. What a play, what a drive. What a drive. 11 plays, 64 yards, over 5 minutes to make it a 20-10 lead with 6:47 left to play. DeMonica says, this is way more fun. You're damn right it is. Jeff C. in the building. How is it going? Tim says Adonis is 42. No, reverse that and then add 1. And don't put the 42 upside down or just turn the 42, around and say, well, it's still a 42. It's just the numbers are backwards. 24 plus 1. That's what I am. Dummy. Did they kick the extra point? Indeed they did. 21-10. What does that mean? It's a change of a score, you guys. Get that 4 out of here. Move the 1 slightly to the right. And you know what we got to throw in there? We got to throw in a 2. Let's get the drum roll, please, because I think it might be a hashtag Big ass 2. Big ass 2. And we're going to make it a little bit smaller and put that right alongside the one as Count Dracula is counting right now. 1, 2, 21-10 for the Los Angeles Rams. I feel like the 2 is a little bit bigger than the 1, but damn it. There we are. There we are. I'm not a big fan of this 1, man. I'm not a big fan of this 1. I got to get a different 1. You know what? I'm going to put that 2. See that 2 over there. Put that 2. I'm doing the light skin face. You know? We can put that 2 over there. Yeah. 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 21-10. 21-10 in favor of the Rams. What's wrong with my face? What am I doing with my face? Whatever the deal is, we got a lead for the Los Angeles Rams. 6:47 left to play. All right, let's just break down the drives thus far for ladies and gentlemen who are tuning in right now. First and foremost, we saw the Rams go down the field on their opening drive. 7 plays, 75 yards, 3 minutes, 52 seconds to take a 7-0 lead, following an 82-yard kick return from James Jr., 81-yard, return for James Jr. We saw the a field goal from San Francisco to cut their deficit to 4 from Robbie Gould. We saw 3 consecutive punts, an INT from the 49ers, intercepted by Jalen Ramsey, that thus resulted in Todd, heterosexual I like girlies, going into the end zone from 5 yards out on a 9-play, 62-yard, 4-minute drive to take a 14-3 lead. Then we saw San Francisco answer, going on a 5-play, 70-yard drive, 2 minutes and 48 seconds to cut their deficit back to 4. And then we saw this drive here, 11 plays, 64 yards, and 5+ minutes to make it a 21-10 game. And Todd Gurley has a ton of touchdowns over the course of his first 5 seasons. Thus far, he's got 58 touchdowns, or I should say 58 rushing touchdowns so far, 12 receiving touchdowns. So he has 70 total, and you can make that 72 total touchdowns over the course of his first 5 years. What does that mean? This man is a scoring machine. He's been to the Pro Bowl 3 of his first 5 seasons. Looking towards his left, Jimmy G connects with Greg, with George Kittle, moving the chains. George McGriddle Kittle. Turns out McDonald's is open. And arguably the happiest man in the NFL picks up a first down. Cedric Tyler puts 5 on it. Says, just at least tell me the INT Poppy, Jameis Winston, didn't throw an INT before the rendition of the national anthem. I could tell you this much. He did. He did, but this time I wasn't singing the national anthem because he didn't throw the pick at 15. He threw the pick at 14-12. So I was in the middle of me trying to do my damn intro, and I can't tell you how many times Jameis Winston has messed up my intro. That's a lie. 5 times this season. 5 times. 5 times. 5 times. 5 times. No Booker T. No Biggie Langston. Trevon in the building. How is it going? There's the most Debo of Samuels. Gain of nothing. 6:12 left to play in the first half. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're tuned in on YouTube, we got 273 in the building. If you have not heard the news, listen now. The Hot Mic app will be the only place to see the second half of this game's simulcast. You will not get it on YouTube anymore. All right, we're only going live for the first half. So do me a favor, download the Hot Mic app. It's absolutely free. Use the promo code Adonis and sync me to your television. Garoppolo over the middle, porn star Jimmy G connects with who? The Emmanuel Colonel Sanders, moving the chains, and the 49ers offense is beginning to walk into the kitchen because they would love to start cooking. Great block outside from Joe Staley, all over the 2-time reigning, defending, undisputed defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. from the 50. Hand off to Tevin Coleman. He tries to stiff on Jalen Ramsey, but Jalen Ramsey says, I'm a grown man. You're not going to move me. Brass man puts $1.99 on. Says the Bears mess up your intro too, Chiseled Adonis. You're right. They definitely do. But I'll tell you what, don't mess up my intro, Twitter world, as we're going to go and see what the people got to say over there. Amit Karmi says, which you think making the playoffs and Super Bowl, and do you think Hester or Sproles will make the Hall of Fame? Devin Hester will definitely make it to the Hall of Fame. Unfortunately, Darren Sproles will end up like Brian Mitchell and be one of those people who is remembered, but they're not going to be a Hall of Famer. Devin Hester is undisputedly the best returner of all time. As we see George McGriddle-Kittle move the chains to the 30 for the 49ers, Hester will make the Hall of Fame. Who do I think is making the playoffs in the Super Bowl? Everybody who's listed to make the playoffs is pretty much there. There's only one spot remaining in the NFC, and I do not think the Rams will be able to get it. I don't foresee Minnesota losing 2 of their last 2 games, so I'm saying Minnesota will make that final slot, and then every other team that's already in the postseason, they'll remain. And in the AFC, I believe Pittsburgh will make it over Tennessee. And that's not me being biased. I just do not think Tennessee has very favorable games to close out the season. Chuck says, better commentary than the actual game. I appreciate you. Dylan Dunn says, who is your fantasy team of current players? I don't necessarily have a fantasy team. I don't play fantasy football. But if I had to make a fantasy team as Jalen Ramsey makes a sensational play, I'd have to say at quarterback of current players, give me Aaron Rodgers. Wide receiver, give me DeAndre Hopkins and Michael Thomas. And I need a third receiver in the slot, but hell, I'll just take any receiver. Give me DeAndre Hopkins, Michael Thomas, and why is my mind going blank? Julio Jones, running back. Passes caught by Kendrick Bourne, picking up a first down for the 49ers. But, yeah, those would be my 3 receivers. Running back would be, give me Christian McCaffrey. My fullback, I'll take Kyle Juszczyk. Offensive line, my center, I'll take Pouncey. My guards, I'll take Martin and David DeCastro. I'll just move Martin over to the left-hand side. My tackles, I'll take Tyron Smith, and I have no clue what I'd take for my right tackle, but I'll tell you this much. Raheem Mostert goes into the end zone for the touchdown, and the 49ers cut their deficit to 5 points. My tight end would be Travis Kelce. Defensively, I'll get to that in a little bit. But, yeah, it's kind of tough to come up with a fantasy team of one of the current players. But, yeah, it'd be very interesting to see how things play out. But, yeah, that would be my offense. And there's the run from Raheem Mostert. Look at the blocks in front. Look at the hole. You kidding me? That hole is wider than a Kardashian vagina at a Mandingo party. This is all kinds of great blocking from this offensive line. You're going to get a seal here. You're going to get a seal there. And you're going to want to run it up the alley. And Robbie Gould cuts the deficit to 4, 21-17 in favor of the Rams. But a great touchdown from the 49ers. And let's get the 0 out of here. Let's bring the 7 back in here. That's not where the 7 was. The 7 should be over here. No, that's a 0. This should be the 7 over here. Bam! 17. Big ass 7. Let's condense that size down and get it to an appropriate match with the 1. That's kind of still too big. Bam. That's what she said. There you go. 21-17 in favor of the Rams. We got a very good offensive game. Remember my prediction. I said 31-21 in favor of the San Francisco 49ers. Let's see if they can indeed get to that 31 points. Last 2 drives, 14 plays, 150 yards, and 14 points. Their first 3 drives with 10 plays for 15 yards. We have seen back-to-back-to-back scores. Both teams' offenses are starting to come alive. Pardon me, back-to-back-to-back-to-back. If you are unaware of the statistics thus far, Jared, I look like Ryan Gosling Golf, is 14 of 19, 163 yards, a TD. Todd Gurley, 8 carries, 21 yards, and 2 TDs. Robert Woods is the leading receiver, and he's tied along with Tyler Higbee, both having a plus 3 receptions. Woods with 3 for 55, Tyler Higbee with 5 for 55. For the 49ers, Garoppolo is 8 of 13, 105 yards and an INT. Deebo Samuels is the leading rusher with 28 yards and a TD on 3 carries. Behind him is Raheem Mostert with 4 carries for 21 yards, a TD. George Kittle, 2 catches, 28 yards, is the leading receiver. And back the other way come the Los Angeles Rams, as Brandon, my mom loves to cook, would pick up a first down for the Rams. Moving the chains as we would enter the 2-minute warning. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got 2 more minutes of gameplay on your screen. However, there's only 2 more minutes of gameplay for your your stream of this game on YouTube, because the second half will be exclusively shot on Hot Mic. So download the Hot Mic app, use the promo code Adonis, and watch me live in the second half. Let's see. DeAndre Winfield says, is Chiseled really live? Yes, indeed, I am. Ultimate Oreo says, big ass 17. Tyson says, God damn it, Jameis, you had one job, you cost me in fantasy. DF says, Hot Mike, you guys gave me the ability to watch the Chiseled Adonis, and I must say thank you. Thanks for tuning in, DF. I suck at everything. Production says, Chiseled Adonis is the most funniest man out here. Check him out on YouTube. If you have the Hot Mic app, use the promo code Adonis. Hear his commentary live during games like right now. I appreciate you, brother. ECH says, Adonis, put the Flash Gordon theme on Melvin Gordon. You know, I just might. Grind Time says, but we still get Nick Folk jokes, right? You're damn right you will. Hoodie Zay says, this season going by too fast. You're damn right it is. Jonathan Marcus Zuski says, are you going to do college football playoff commentary? I am doing college football playoff commentary for the bowl games. I don't think they're going to be released the week that it actually happens, though. I think it's going to be during the week of the NFL playoffs. But I definitely am doing the bowl games. I'm going to do the top 10 bowl games, and I'm also doing the college football playoff as well. I'm going live for the first game. I think that might be Clemson and Ohio State. No, Clemson, Ohio State is the second game, so I think I might be doing LSU and Oklahoma. I'm doing the first game. I wanted to do both games, but I gotta go out on the 28th at night, so it's gonna be impossible for me to do both games. So I gotta do one game. But I definitely am going live in Hold My Nugget Studios for the college football playoff. Sean says, Jameis, put your motherfucking head back down. Let's go over to Hot Mic, see what the people got to say over here. Reggie96 says, hey, Ramsey got 2 more quarters. There's absolutely no way you can lose this game, right? You're damn right. Handoff to Malcolm Brown. Where's he going? Absolutely nowhere. 1:54 left to play in the first half. And ladies and gentlemen, if you have not already, click the link. Download the Hot Mic app. Get it on your phone. You're not going to want to miss this second half. The first half has been very entertaining from the commentary standpoint and also in the game as well, seeing 4 back-to-back touchdowns. The second half is fixing to be very exciting. Last time these teams played 2 years ago on week 3, that is the first video of mine that had over 100,000 views for the commentary. Tyler Higbee picks up another first down for the Los Angeles Rams. All right, he also had 3 consecutive games in which he's been over 100 yards. Something is wrong with that right arm. As somebody tried to punch the football out, maybe they punched him in his, groin area. He's got 6 catches, 71 yards. Jared Goff takes the snap, looking towards his right. He's got Robert Woods, but he's just out of his reach as he dived to try to catch the football. And Tyler Higbee is in pain. Silver is the name. says, what is Hot Mic? Let me tell you what Hot Mic is. It's this app that you can download right now where you can listen to me in sync. All right, you use the promo code Adonis and get it on your phone. Brandon is Beast 21 says, yo, shut ip. I'm not sure what that means. Shut ip. Is that like an inside joke? We'll see. Josh, oh wow, pass intercepted. Jared Goff threw it right to his man. Nick Bosa not even blocking. Looking at his man, says, hey, I already know he's going into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Can I get a pick six? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. The 49ers got the lead in this bitch. Touchdown, San Francisco. Mini dreadlock powers were activated. As Jared, I may look like Ryan Gosling. Today I proved that I am indeed a liability. Goff throws an INT, and the 49ers are right back in this game. Sean McVay starting to pace. His pants are a little bit two sizes too small. Walking back and forth. Blue jacket in sight. You can't miss this man, and he's wondering why the Rams blew their lead. Once upon a time, they were up by 2 possessions, and the Lord said no. Jared Goff threw it right to the man, did not see the defender, and Robbie Gould kicks it through the uprights. It's good. 24-21 lead in favor of the 49ers, and here they are, taking the lead. Let's move that 7. Let's move that 1. We've got to get another 4 up in this piece. That's a 0. This is a 4. But what we got to add? Another 2. But you already know the size of the 2 when it's coming in. So you get ready to sing it with me. Or I should say it with me. Drum roll, please. Hashtag Big Ass 2. Big Ass 2 on your screen, Daddy. Big Ass 2. We're going to give it to the 49ers, and we've got a 24-21 lead for the San Francisco 49ers. This is a weird fit over here. We're going to make that a little bit smaller, aren't we? Going to have to do that there. Yeah, get a smaller 2. Get smaller 2. Shrink them, unlike Lizzo's pants. There you go. 24-21 in favor of the San Francisco 49ers. Red RH personal editor UWU says, yo, Rams just told the 49ers to go get them some McDonald's. Absolutely. DeMonica says, how to blow a lead 101. You're damn right. Ja says, damn, coach, how the hell you blow the lead? As Warner was the culprit of the pick 6. The man used TM46, used thief, turned into a Gengar in Saffron City, took the football right out of the hand of Jared Goff, and turned it into 6. Steelers75 says, Chisels, who's your favorite 3 Steelers? I'd have to say Troy Polamalu, Hines Ward, and also Big Ben Roethlisberger. Gus says, well, there goes our playoff chances. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say that. Game ain't over. Because the last 4 drives, we've seen 4 offensive TDs and 1 defensive TD and 249 total yards. There's Jared Goff taking the snap, under 20 left to play, pass out of the reach of Gerald Everett. And they're going to halftime in just a little bit. The 49ers playing hell of a great football to come back in this game. We've got 106 in the room. We've got 8,000 likes on Hot Mic. That is awesome. Nazmeek said the Rams had the lead and it's gone. Third and 5. 16 left to play in the first half, but we're going to have a timeout coming from Los Angeles as they'd use their last timeout of the half. Cedric Tyler puts 2 on it. Jared, Ryan Gosling, Goff. Put your motherfucking head back down. Willie Brown says, I am the GOAT. No, I am not. Not just yet. I've got a long ways to go. Alonzo Matthews says, hey, Jared Goff, it's only one interception that you've thrown. It's not like you're going to throw another one, right? Wesley Lowe says, I just got off work, Chiseled. Welcome to the stream. Let me tell you what you missed. You missed a ton of good football. 16 seconds left to play in the first half. 3rd and 5 for the Rams from their own 30-yard line. No timeouts remaining, trailing the 49ers, who have scored back-to-back scores. There's Jared Goff throwing it into the turf. Incomplete, 4th and 5. Johnny Hekker will be coming onto the field. The 49ers scoring 14 unanswered points. We've seen James take a kickoff return, 81 yards already in the first half. If he gets enough daylight, he will do the same on a punt return. Hekker must angle this towards the sidelines or high enough to where we'll have to get a fair catch. There's the punt from Hekker, and he's had some rough punts already this game. It's fielded by James inside the 20, most likely with only 5 seconds left to play in this first half. We'll see the 49ers take the knee and go into halftime. Earlier today, we saw the Texans clinch the AFC South. We saw the Patriots clinch the AFC East. And tonight, we could possibly see the Rams clinch their way out of the postseason if the 49ers walk away with the W as they fight for their playoff lives. And there is the knee for the 49ers going into halftime with a 3-point lead. And they will be receiving the football to start the second half. And ladies and gentlemen, you have been live in Hold My Nugget Studios for your 2019 NFL Week 16 Saturday Night Football special live on the Hot Mic app for your, or I should say, with your favorite commentator, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis. And we will only be live on YouTube for 2 more minutes, but we are going to continue to be live on the Hot Mic app. Evan Sather puts 5 on it, says, do you own a Power Rangers morpher? If so, then let me know when it's morphin' time. I wish that I did, but I don't. Goofy Golf says, Momoto Zaki. The Ultimate Oreo says, see y'all on Hot Mic. And ladies and gentlemen, on YouTube, we are going exclusively for the second half on Hot Mic. Now, granted, Hot Mic does not have the donate stream there, but if you would like to donate and continue to get your shout-outs, you can hit the PayPal. All of the links are there for you. It pops up in my email, so I still will be able to shout you out as we continue to cover the game. And we are currently at 101 viewers in on Hot Mic, up to 102 here on YouTube. We're at 263. Let's see if we could get all of you guys watching on YouTube to come over to Hot Mic. Absolutely free. Just download the app. Use the promo code Adonis, all caps. Ultra Instinct puts $9.99 on it. Says, what's up, Chisel? Just got back from watching Jumanji 2. What's your reaction to Terrell Owens being left off the 100 list? I think it's atrocious that he was not listed. I think Terrell Owens needs to be on the top 100 list for NFL players, especially when it comes to receivers. There's no doubt in my mind Terrell Owens is a top 10 receiver in the NFL. It's ridiculous the fact that this man isn't on the list. He wasn't a first ballot Hall of Famer. They're completely doing this man dirty. It's ridiculous. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are up to 1,255 subscribers on Hot Mic. We are still number 1. I appreciate all you guys for following Hold My Nugget Studios on the Hot Mic app. We were the first to 1,000. Let's see if we can be the first to 1,500. Not expecting to get to 1,500 tonight, but hey, we can possibly get there if we have to. But download the Hot Mic app in order to help out your boy. Use the promo code Adonis. The app is invite only, so if you gotta grab a friend's phone, you gotta grab a family member's phone, you gotta grab a spouse's phone, you gotta grab a significant other's phone, download the Hot Mic app, use the promo code Adonis. Even if they don't tune into the stream, better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. I'll tell you that right now. Got how many people we got in the room? We got a good number of people in the room as we speak. 106. The donate is coming soon to Hot Mic. Thank you for informing me, Jeff C. Josh says that Ryan Clark tweeted something earlier saying, gotta love watching Jameis' unique ability to keep both teams in every single game. Absolutely right. But ladies and gentlemen, we are cutting off the stream for YouTube in exactly 60 seconds. So if you have not already downloaded the Hot Mic app, there are the links for you. All right, and we're going live exclusively on Hot Mic for the second half. What does this mean? This does not mean that you can't tune into the game and listen to your favorite commentator. This does not mean that you have to succumb to the commentators that you listen to on your television. This just means you got to download the Hot Mic app and watch along with everybody else watching on Hot Mic. All right, if you'd like to donate, you can still hit the PayPal, you can hit the Venmo, you can hit the Cash App, you can hit, hell, you can even become a patron. Whatever the case is, I still will see your name. I will continue to shout those guys out throughout the entire stream. And everybody on Hot Mic will be much more in tune. And you can also click that tweet button if you have not already on Hot Mic and let your following know that we are up on Hot Mic as we speak. Let people go and subscribe, and then we could all be a big family over here tuned in. All right, and we will be right back after these messages. YouTube, I will see you guys over in Hot Mic. For the YouTubers who can't make it over, enjoy the rest of your night. But everybody else, we will be coming back on Hot Mic in about 1 minute.